Well, I think it's about time. What do you think?
Okay.
What?
What about Nunca Jamas y mi barrio? To finish off.
Nunca jamás. How about my barrio viejo?
Yes.
I'll get my machine. Yeah, well, that's true. Nunca Jamás is one of my most famous songs, recorded by Trio Los Panchos, by Javier Solís, by Jose Feliciano, by, who else? Me. Goes like this. Jamás pensé llegar a quererte tanto. Nunca jamás pensé llegar a quererte así. Nunca jamás pensé derramar mi llanto por un amor que había de tratarme así. Sé que te vas, porque tú ya no me quieres. Piénsalo bien, porque me matarás. Mírame, miénteme, pégame, mátame si quieres, pero no me dejes, no me dejes nunca jamás. Sé que te vas porque tú ya no me quieres. Piénsalo bien, porque me matarás. Mírame, miénteme, pégame, mátame si quieres, pero no me dejes, no me dejes nunca jamás. I forgot to tell you that last Christmas Eve, here I am. I still get up and do my pachuco thing. I didn't bring a suit today, and I dance the swing music and boogie woogie and everything. Christmas Eve, I was 86 years old. I got 4 years to be 90, and I'm still here playing, singing, dancing, and I love it. And I thank the Lord, of course, for keeping me here. And that's why I got to do something good all the time for our people, for everybody, for the children, because I'm here for a purpose, and He doesn't need me yet up there. I hope. I didn't mean it. I gotta finish with one that's with an upbeat, so you can leave here happy, because I don't know what time it is, because we got another appointment, right?
Yes, we have.
We have to go to the consulate. So
We're all going.
it's been wonderful playing for you. You've been a wonderful audience, and like I said, if you'd like to pick up a CD on the way out, you'll find a lot of these songs there. What's another one that's kind of cute?
Barrio Viejo.
Barrio Viejo.
The Barrio Viejo is too sad to end on.
Yes, it's very good.
Have I got time for Barrio Viejo on another one?
Yes.
We all came from a neighborhood in some town somewhere. And we all were happy in our neighborhood because we were young, we were kids. We'd go down to the river, we'd go down to the irrigation ditch, we'd go play football at the park or baseball. You know, when you're a kid, you're happy. And this is the way it was in my neighborhood. It might bring some good memories, wonderful memories of your childhood and your hometown. Viejo barrio, barrio viejo, solo hay lugares parejos, donde un día hubo casas, donde vivió nuestra raza. Solo quedan los escombros de los hogares felices, de las alegres familias, de esa gente que yo quise. Por las tardes se sentaban afuera a tomar el fresco. Yo pasaba y saludaba y aparece que oigo el eco. ¿Cómo está doña Juanita? I forgot to tell you that last Christmas Eve, here I am. I still get up and do my pachuco thing. I didn't bring a suit today, and I dance to swing music and boogie woogie and everything. Christmas Eve, I was 86 years old. I got 4 years to be 90, and I'm still here playing, singing, dancing, and I love it. And I thank the Lord, of course, for keeping me here. And that's why I got to do something good all the time for our people, for everybody, for the children, because I'm here for a purpose, and He doesn't need me yet up there. I hope. I didn't mean it. I gotta finish with one that's with an upbeat, so you can leave here happy, because I don't know what time it is, because we got another appointment, right?
Yes, we have.
We have to go to the consulate. So
We're all going.
it's been wonderful playing for you. You've been a wonderful audience, and like I said, if you'd like to pick up a CD on the way out, you'll find a lot of these songs there. What's another one that's kind of cute?
Barrio Viejo.
Barrio Viejo.
The Barrio Viejo is too sad to end on.
Yes, please, very good.
Have I got time for Barrio Viejo on another one?
Yes.
We all came from a neighborhood in some town somewhere. And we all were happy in our neighborhood because we were young, we were kids. We'd go down to the river, we'd go down to the irrigation ditch, we'd go play football at the park or baseball. You know, when you're a kid, you're happy. And this is the way it was in my neighborhood. It might bring some good memories, wonderful memories of your childhood and your hometown. Viejo barrio, barrio viejo, solo hay lugares parejos, donde un día hubo casas, donde vivió nuestra raza. Solo quedan los escombros de los hogares felices, de las alegres familias, de esa gente que yo quise. Por las tardes se sentaban afuera a tomar el fresco. Yo pasaba y saludaba y aparece que oigo el eco. ¿Cómo está doña Juanita? Buenas tardes, Isabel. Hola, ¿qué dices, Chalita? ¿Cómo está Arturo y Manuel? All these people I talk about in the song really lived, existed when I was a kid in the neighborhood. Viejo barrio, barrio viejo, que en mi infancia te gocé y con todos mis amigos iba descalzo y a pie, de la Mayer hasta el hoyo, desde el hoyo hasta la sequía, de la sequía hasta el río. Ese era el mundo mío. Dicen que éramos pobres, pues yo nunca lo noté. Yo era feliz en mi mundo de aquel barrio que adoré. Bonitas las serenatas a las 3 de la mañana que le cantaba mi chata pegadito a su ventana. Por la calle del convento, una casa destruida quedó como monumento al gran amor de mi vida. Pobrecito viejo barrio, cómo te debe doler cuando en nombre del progreso derrumban otra pared. Viejo barrio, barrio viejo, yo también envejecí, y cuando uno se hace viejo nadie se acuerda de ti. Vámonos muriendo juntos, que me entierren en tu suelo y seremos dos difuntos. Rodeados de mil recuerdos. I bet you all had a barrio somewhere, and you remember it, and I bet you loved it. You had good friends, you knew everybody, everybody knew you, and that's the way it was, and it still is. Well, we'll do one happy one so we can leave on a high note. Let me see if a happy one. I got a, like Jimmy Durante used to say, I got a million of them. Well, most of you don't know who Jimmy Durante was. He was a comedian who had a very big nose. Most of you don't know who Jimmy Durante was. He was a comedian who had a very big nose. Oh, Elvis. Elvis would be good. Anybody, you young guys, know who Elvis Presley was? Yeah. Famous. Do you know who Elvis Perez was? He was a Mexican Elvis Presley. This is Elvis Perez. And with this, I tell you, thank you for coming today. And don't forget what I said about the Carnalito and the Carnalita, okay? And your mothers also remember. Keep after your kids and talk to them. And this is Elvis Perez, the mariachi from the land of the Huarachi. He's the king in Mexico. He's the greatest in the world. He's the idol of the girls. When he sings this rock and roll. Y no era nada más que un perro llorón. No eres nada más que un perro llorón. A otra parte con tus pulgas eres un perro corrientón. You eat nothing but hot dogs with mustard all the time. You eat nothing but hot dogs with mustard all the time. You ain't never had a taco and you ain't no amigo of mine. Once he used to sing the love song, Cucurupucu Paloma. Now he don't sing that no more. Now when you play the guitarra, you don't sing Guadalajara. All you sing is rock and roll. If you want to be my gal, come to Heartburn Hotel and bring tortilla chips and avocado as well. Cause I love guacamole, baby, I love guacamole. When I guacamole, I would die. Yes, amigo Elvis Perez, he receives 1,000,000 letters from his fans in Mexico. He's more famous than Pancho Villa. His records sell like tortillas when he sings his rock and roll. Once he used to do the samba, he would sing it as La Bamba. Now he don't sing that no more. Now he yells like an Apache. He don't sing like a mariachi. All he sings is the rock and roll. You know I can be found sleeping all alone. If it is siesta time, please don't telephone, don't be cruel. Don't wake me up until noon. I can't stand getting up before my siesta's over. Cross my heart. Así canta Elvis Pérez, ídolo de las mujeres. El rey del rock and roll. Ya abandonó los mariachis, ya tiró los guarachis, ahora canta rock and roll. ¿Cómo se llama? Sobrina, niece. My niece is here. Nancy, are you here?
Yep.
Would you stand up, please? That's my niece, and it's another message that I want for the young people, and even the older people, that we as Mexican Americans are progressing a lot. I've been very fortunate. I've been with 3 presidents. I've been to Europe, and I was a very poor boy from a very poor neighborhood. Now, I just wanted, with Nancy here, my nephew, Danny Guerrero, is the first Mexican American. He is I'm so proud, he is the athletic director at UCLA. The first person, Daniel Guerrero. He's in charge of the football team, the baseball team, anything athletic. And he's Mexican American. And if he did it, and he's the first one in the history of this country to hold that position of a major university. And if he did it, and I've been with 3 presidents, and I got the National Medal of the Arts and all kinds of honors, if I did it, you can do it. You can do it. Just stay in school and stay out of trouble. Stay out of drugs, no good for you. You can have, when you grow of age, have a little drink now and then, but use your head, You can do it, you guys. You're the new crop of Mexican Americans that are coming up. And you know what? Since I went to the White House 3 times with President, what's the name of the president? George Bush. Bush. I was with President Bush, Papa Bush. I was with him. He declared me, the Smithsonian Institute declared me a national treasure with and then Mr. Carter, President Carter, gave me a National Endowment for the Arts, gave me $20,000 so I could continue my music work. So that's 2 times I've been there. And then President Clinton gave me the National Medal of the Arts, a big, beautiful gold medal with a star here. So, and I was a poor little guy, Mexican, from a poor barrio. So you're Mexican-Americans. You know what? I was on the stage when I got the Medal of the Arts from Clinton, and I said, you know what? I'm not a Mexican-American. I'm proud of my ancestry and my parents, but I'm an American. You don't hear a Polish person of Polish background or of Italian or German background say, I'm German-American, we have to keep saying it, we're Mexican-American. We're not Mexican-American. If you're born here or you become a citizen legally, you are an American. You don't have to say I'm a Mexican-American. So you can do it. I think it's true. Why do we have to say it? We're Americans and we're proud to be Americans. And of course we have a lot of pride of our background because of our parents. So you guys stay in school and pick a subject that you really like, whatever you like, but stick with it, like I did. I got music and I stayed with it. And a lot of times things didn't go good, but I'd go do other jobs, but I'd always come back to the music. And you can do it, but the main thing is to stay out of trouble. No drugs, no boozing, none of that. Fighting, destroying, love your neighbor, love each other, not fight, That's the last thing I have to say. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. God bless.